Hi everyone, this is Corey here, and this is the next episode of my develop building the multiplication mayhem game. Uh, for those who don't know, this is a game where I technically building it to my daughter who is learning multiplications, and the idea is you have to stay on the platforms, the right platform, otherwise you fall down. And then you can practice this way all the different multiplication tables. And what I started to add multiple hearts to the game, which for able to do that, I have to actually restructure a little bit things. The game is completely state-based. Different state machines are controlling the game. So I have to able to fit in the new state to it, or add the new state, because how it come, it was not really well accommodating this change. So that's what I will do. However, I was thinking of this all day, and I still not have a really clear idea. So you will see me here probably thinking about it loudly. Hopefully that's also will be beneficial for everybody else. So let me see what I have. So there are multiple states than this, but these are the states what is related to the game rounds and the players and the game itself. So I break it in two parts. There is a game state. We start on the map when we are actually left already the initial avatar selector and stuff. But when we enter this scene, we start on the map. Then I have a ready state. I mean, not even call it ready game, just ready. Let's just confirm that. Maybe I just wanted to change the state. So game, let's say the game controller or game manager. Game controls, no. Round manager. Yeah, okay, so no, that's round manager. Those are the series, round controller. Okay, a moment. I will find it in a sec. Game controls, game controller, map. Yeah, it's here. It's a game state action, and I have a round state action. So that's the two what we will look on today. So okay, we go back to the game. So I have the map, I have ready, not ready game, it's ready. Running, when it's the game is running, the game level running, we're playing it. And then we can pause it, we can win or lose. And then go back to the map, or go to again running, which is playing. That's the playing bit. Okay. So if I okay, so that's ready at the moment. Now this is the one what I'm not sure I need, because I'm barely using this. I may not need this. So ready. Sorry, it's my another screen. I opened up Unity and it started to play some video. I mean just the website. Okay, so if I look for game state ready, let's see how many places that we actually use. So that's only progress display. I remove the levels. What is progress display doing actually? Let me check. Create levels. Okay, let me search for this. So it's actually used. In theory. But doesn't seem to. Create levels, update levels. All right, let's say this one is used. Okay, I had the impression I didn't use it anywhere, but it looks like I do. Okay, running. Now running is important. That's when the round state manager kicks in. This one, the green ones are not exist at the moment. That's something what I probably want to add today. And I will see. So we draw a number. Then we have to take position, and then we drop platforms, and then it was repeating. It's draw number, and it's keep repeating until you either lost or won the game, which means running moved forward, lost or won. If you won, that was decided on drop platforms. The lost could be happen any moment when you are hit the level boundary because you fall down. But now, when I hit the level boundary, I don't want to lose the game. I want to keep playing the game, but I have to reset the player and put it back on board after you fall down. And also I have to probably I have to progress things to the next I have to progress things to the next when the next draw before the next draw number. So after draw platforms, it should go to ready player, and then it's readies the player, and then we get back to draw number. So it's technically from anywhere it could happen. It's kind of, there is any state here for these ones. So it could be any of the round states can go to ready player. In case we lost a life. If I use ready player. The another thing what I want to add is cutscene, which I don't have yet cutscenes, but I want to accommodate it. When cutscene happens, then we should stop the progress of the round states and then start. Play the cutscenes and then go back. So both paused and the cutscene will go back to wherever I've been. To the same scene. And I was thinking maybe adding a damaged and and die, and then if you die, you, but no, because you can win as well. So the die is the lost, which is means we can go 2-1. The reason not just where we can die when we drop the platforms and we are on our own platforms, because you can just wander off from the platforms as well. So anytime you can die, and when it happens, then pretty much anytime we can go to and lose the game. So that one is kind of true. But now we have a third one. Oh yeah, yes. So we can pause the game, and that's how we exit. So we draw the numbers, then we take the position, we have time to take position, and then drop platforms. So that's how is that works. Is it's round state. So I have the round state, draw number, take position, and drop platform. And what is happening? They're coming one after each other, and they're just invoking the right one after the certain amount of time. Yes, so what we don't want to do is propagate to the next position if we lost a life. So in the middle of this, if we lose a life, then we maybe don't want to go in to the next one. But it feels like too much connection to the life state. So again, I'm not necessarily sure that's actually the right way to go. Sorry, this is a very meditative version of this serial, but it is a serious thing to think through, which makes the game really complex or very clear to work with, or any other way. So round state, and I also have the health state, which is I get damaged or healed. Maybe I could use this, and I add one more. Okay, let's these are just actions, it's not really a state. Or could be. So I get damaged, and then I can't be healed, but that's not really changing the game. But damage and die does. Die is easy. The problem is when I get damaged. How I should structure that. So maybe I should have... Okay, let me draw that up. Damage, died, and so I will use this, reuse this. So I can get damaged. Kind of pointing on multiple times. And then if that was too many times, then I die. Right? If I die, then I have to go lose. If damaged, then I have to reset the player. Normally this one is just goes there and not resets the player. Okay, I have to delete that and redraw it. So maybe that's the problem. I actually need I actually need, this is the normal cycle. And this is kind of a state before. That's the reason I have ready game. Maybe that's the reason I wanted to rename this to ready game and then ready player, so less confusion. So if I get damaged enough times, then I die. But each time I get damaged, I need an entry point there. Oh. Yeah, each time I get damaged, I go there or there depending on how much life left. I know I should put decision points and stuff in it, but I'm not that picky at the moment. This is just temporary here. So I can damaged, and then every time I damaged, I go ready the player and draw a new number. So let's say I drew the number and I walked off. Oh, take position when I just see the number, but draw number. Yes, if the draw number happened, let me show you this. Oh, I'm still in the game. Perfect. So if right now it's messed up because I only have one life, but yeah. Oh, I got there. So now drop platform, and now draw number. It's drawn a new number. Now take position happened, which and then drop platforms. That's the 3 stages. And then draw number, take position, and then drop platforms. Yeah, game running. So the only problem when I fall down, I have to reset the player and not go to defeat. I didn't save yesterday, I think. Something is not right because I did finish the hearts yesterday. I have a video recording on that. And let me check. Player UI, that's the one. Panel. Oh, it should generate the hearts. Three hearts. Oh yeah, I know there was a size problem. I didn't save that one. That's the only thing. That was the problem. It should be 200 pixel, not 400. And then I will take 4 apart. Let me save that. So back to my this is some super advanced mud plaster actions. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Orpheus. Yes, yes, this is I'm building this game to my daughter. She's practicing multiplication at the moment. And there is like a in order one when it's oops, when it goes one after the another, and yeah, I'm not resetting the player at the moment. Or I have a random order, but anyway, it's asking 10 of each. And up until now, I didn't have lives. You fall down, you lost the game. But my daughter feedback was it's too hard. So I'm introducing lives. So there will be 3 lives in the game. The only problem is how I structured the events, because it's all event-based. That one is need to alter a little bit. And I'm still thinking of how. So that's the why. I had all the game states from map to readying, and then the playing part, which running, and then lost or won. And then within running, I have a round state controller, which I don't have the green ones yet. Draws the number, take a position, and then drop the platform. And now I have to add in what happens because if I die, I go lost, fine. But if I get damaged, then I have to set the stages properly and I have to reset the player. But I don't have to reset the player if I just cannot reset the player here. So that's the reason I think I will introduce a new one, a ready player. And maybe then, if I do that, then I will alter this one and I will call this ready game. Yes. So that's the idea. And then if I get damaged, then it goes to ready player and draws a new number. And then I can take position. And then I have to mark the number what was failed, maybe on red. So also I have to manage to, okay, I will know the lives in the end, how many lives you finish with, or how many you missed, because I want to give stars depending on how many lives you finished. So if you want 3 stars, you should not lose any lives. If you die once or twice, then you get less and less stars. Something like that. Okay, so okay, man, that would have been a handy tool to have growing up. Lives is a good idea. Cool, Dad. Are there some cosmetic unlockable, sort of like reward system for advancing stages? OSAR system. Yes, other than that, there will be. I will have a bunch of animal. There will be a little story around it of the Storm Lord captured all the spirit animals, and each level you unlock one. And then when you unlock them or free them, then you can use them. Like they can join you. You can switch between the buttons, maybe, or in the controller. You can select anyone and they join you and they give you different buffs. Maybe some of them give you extra life, some of them give you bigger jumps, or floating for a few seconds, something like that. Or quicker speed to move around. So something like that is the idea there. I have many of the graphics as well, and I have the characters as well. Yes, so that will be the heck yeah. That's super cool. Thank you. Okay, so back to this thing, and then let me try to change it. So I want to change this from ready to game ready. And then I not saved that yet because I can't see my keyboard. Ready? Okay, so I have it here, so I have to rename that. I'm not using this one a lot of places, but okay. So I have that, and then I introduce a new one for the round. Okay, so we will have a new one called player ready, or I could call it round ready, and then a player sets up itself there. Round ready. Okay. Now, let me see how many places I have. I use this. Okay, so is the round controller. Okay, I need a case for it. But I don't do a coroutine on that one. That's one of the problem. The another one, depending on I just put this. Oh no, it was round ready, not player ready. Round ready. And then I have all those, and then I have the invokes. Or it should be ready round. It's fine. Okay, it's not doing anything yet. I'm just doing the structure. Okay, one of my problem is this one is automatically invoke the next one. Yeah, oh no, that will be fine because okay, it's does the next one, but if I die in the meantime, then it should go. So if the current state is round ready. No, this is controlling. I don't know if it is ready yet. I am. Yeah, the state-based is slightly more complicated, but it's a lot more flexible and less interconnected things are, which is an advantage. Okay, so I may have to set something up to know what is the current state. Because the new state is sent. Oh yeah, I force it to the state to be draw a number. But instead of that, if we just switch to running, then it should be ready, round ready. But which will stop the game at the moment because I'm not progressing from there. So I could introduce then also maybe please hit a key or something like that to start, which is after falling down gives the player the chance to recuperate a little bit. So here I need to progress this only if there was a key or something hit. So when we go round ready, then I need an input from the player. Okay, so That's a good idea, because that's what I was worried about, because this is all time-based way moving from the next stage. But if I introduce a new screen, I will just do a very simple button because I don't have a design for it at the moment. Start game, technically. So I need to make a quick GUI on it, which will take just a second. That's a good idea. Thank you. All right, so yes. And also, yes, definitely. That's the right way. Absolutely right. Then I need a new UI, and I'm using the UI builder, the UI toolkit. So we'll create a new document. UI toolkit. I need a UI document, and let's call it. I'm using the new UI toolkit for most of the menus. Not everything, because I'm converting some of the old ones, and then the new ones are going to the new UI toolkit. So this will be start game template, and also we create a USS file for it, which is like a CSS file from web, but Unity version of it. This is all built in now, and all final on style sheet. Yes. Okay, so let's call start, because I have a start menu, so I have to be careful. Start menu, start game. Okay. And start game. So let's open the builder, and let's add our CSS file, or USS file. Sorry, I keep forget that. UI start game. Yeah. Okay, and then this one. Yeah, that's fine. I will just drop on a button at the moment. So I do a visual element, and then I throw in a button on it. It will be ugly, but I will style that up later. Is this CSS template, or is it separate? So Unity has now built-in. I think now it's completely built in. They have this UI toolkit. It's part of. It's not a third party. It's a Unity package, the UI builder, which is just helps to do it, because you can just code it as a UXML, like Unity XML file, what you can see on this side, and the Unity style sheet file as well. But they have this visual builder also built in, so I can just get elements and then set up all kind of values, colors, whatever on it, and I can reference it from code as well. It's not TextMesh Pro. It's a completely new UI system. So it's not using the canvas. I can show you around. Let me just do this, and then I show how I did the other ones. How is this look like? It works very much like very similar like web. which makes it very easy to work on it if you did web before. Start game. Okay. Oh, you can enable rich text on it. Yes. It is possible, yes, if it's quicker. Let me get just a quick color on it. It's and let me make this smaller. I have to make this absolute. Then I just will put on the middle of the screen. This is just temporary anyway. I will create a new button for this. And then let me just get, let's name it start game button. And let me see if the visual element above the one. Yeah, that's fine. And then let's add the class to it. Start game button. And then I extracted out to a file. You can edit this on the editor, these two files as well. I mean, like the code editor. And then I can add game hover, and then I set the hover one. Let's say maybe the text bigger or something. This is just temporary. I will do images for it. Where is the text size? Position, color, text. Yeah, let's. Did that happen anything? No. Oh yeah, because you know what? I will change the background as well. I will make it darker. And I also will add focus. And then I will just change the color for now. Okay. So I set that up. Saved it. That's very important, save it. One of the things is if you not save it and then you go in the editor and then change these, then you lose all your changes because it takes updates from there. So now I need to create a new document here. This is not a canvas here, it's just a holder. Only these are still in canvas. These are not, these are the new ones. And if I create a new UI, not canvas, but no, not UI, UI toolkit, UI document, and I name it start game document, place it there. I may have to set up the panel settings for it. Oh no, it's fine. It's using the same one. And then I take the asset what I just created, the start game USS. Maybe select it like that. Start game, yeah. And then if I put sort order 40, then it should come on top. You see, it's there. It looks like I didn't put it in the middle because the element was not large enough. Let me see the size of the element, visual element, or there. No, I lost it. Where is that settings? Oh yeah, here. See, it's not the right side. Okay, now it's the right size. And now you can see I put that button not in the middle. Of course, it's just right now I manually put. I could place it inside the middle of that element if I'm not. But it's just temporary at the moment. I will redo this in a moment because I really want to finish the states. Okay, so I have the button. And now if I go back, I saved it, close this editor. If I just play it now, that start button will be, see, it looks like I set the color wrongly, but it's react to my click. I can, okay, so thanks to the explanation. Are there any advantages to the CSS? It's a USS style editor over the Text Mesh Pro. Yes, the CSS style. So I started to use it recently, and I built a couple of things with it. Let me open some of these. So you see in this pose menu, I started to build my the map. The map one, the new map. Also, I built the start, the big start menu. And there is the advantages that so far what I found is the following. All the document is outside of the game object area, which is both advantage and disadvantage. One of the advantages, if you have separately somebody working on the design, then they can do it, and you just hook in the code to access it through the class names and the names of the elements. So that would be one of the advantages, which comes a slight disadvantage, like certain animations are difficult to do. There is a couple of them built in, but looping animations, I have the video 1 or 2 episodes ago when I built some looping animations. That one needed some extra code because not that well supported. The another advantage, what I found, if you are know CSS very well and HTML, then it's very easy to do things with it because you're already used to it. And And doing UIs, I think web style building is more closer to it's more fitting. Maybe that's the best way to say. It's more fitting to do a UI this way. I have a lot of web skills, so for me this was, I picked it up in 2-3 days. The whole thing, because everything is there. And then here especially what I could do, I have let me demo that part. So you see these buttons here. These buttons, if you check here, is one button, but it has technically 6 different states, because it can be read and hovered, or read and clicked, or just being there, and this can be also ticked and hovered and clicked. So all those states. And if you use Canvas, you have to do different, or you have to exchange probably, you have to attach multiple images and exchange them throughout probably code. Here I just had to do it with CSS. So how I did, for example, this one is to place them left and right. I have one here, which is, it's exactly the same element. There is one element in the code. Let me pull even this up. Just a moment. So start. Okay, so I have one element which is tick off. So the off state is the starting state. And then if you hover, I change the image. If you focus it, change the image. If you tick it on, I change the image. And so on. And the tick on. So it's the same one. And also I have align left when I need them to left. So I can, the same way I can give multiple CSS classes for the same thing. So you see, this one is exactly same than that one, but only the classes are different on it. So this one is tick off, and this one has tick off, but also have tick on. And if tick on has it, because it's on there, it overrides the previous value, like in normal CSS. So if tick on also present on the same element, then it will override the original image. So the only thing I needed to do there to place it, to change the state, is just add the class or remove a class. And also I place them in equally, all the elements, into a grid, but I wanted these ones offset, so I created the align left one, and I just add for these 4. But other than that, they are completely the same elements. Yes. You can, if you have some web skills, you can make a really clear structure with it indeed. And then let me show you one more thing. I don't want to change it. So it also has transitions, and it's called transition animations, but we don't have the same like the CSS animations. We have, this is like CSS transitions, but no CSS animations. CSS animations when you can run something infinitely, or multiple transactions in chained. So I run into that, and I wanted to do something where things are hovering. Oh, let me show the code, and then I show how you can loop those animations. related to these. So okay, I have to delete this. Start. Start menu UI. Okay, so so the code is a little bit different to access it. So I have to load the I have to get the UI document, and then I have to get the root element, and relative to this root element I can query elements. Like I want a button which as a button I want something what the class avatar. It has a class avatar, or I use the names because I set up the names and classes for the buttons. So you can query down the different elements by those. And then you can also create listeners for events. So if a click event happens on it, then call play game, for example. That's just for a start menu. And then if I get the avatar, if I get the avatar, avatar menu, no, avatar, which was the file name? Avatar animation manager, maybe. Let me see. No, that's for the animations. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Yes, the same way I get some of the buttons. There is one where I query them down, all of them. Oh, start menu. That's the one, maybe. Somewhere I have one. When I not just getting a button, but visual elements as well. Oh, all the avatars. Oh yeah, this one. Avatar buttons. Here I get all the avatars. Yes, here I just get one by name, and then I can do things like I can. Here is where I remove a class or add the class depending on if it's what is the state it has, if it's selected or not. If I click one on, then I remove from all of them the tick, and then put only on the one the tick on. Something like that. And if I show you the floating bit, that was interesting as well. So wait, I do that again. So if you see these are moving, maybe I zoom in a little bit, but both the castle and those ones are moving. Now this one is not directly supported in it. For this one I needed to have a little trickery to do this. So to be able to do that, I had a map one. There's two map. So let's map. If I find it. Where did I put that one? Probably on the map. Ah, yeah, I call it the infinite animation because it's keep animating. So for this one, I grab all which has infinite animation class on it, so I can just drop in new elements and they will do the animations as long the classes are there. And what I do, I register for the transition end event, which is wait until the transition finish, and then it sends me an event for each of any of them which has an end. And then I take that event and I flip the animation. And for flipping the animation, I just remove the backward part, because it moves forward, it sends the event, and then I flip on the backward, and then it goes back, and then it's again ended the animation. Then I again remove it, depending on if it has the backward or not. And start time I adding the forward, and I can clear it, I can remove them all. So that was the trick there. There was I had to put a little trick in, because when it moves forward, when the start called, then it jumps to the end of the transitions. Some reason, it's maybe a bug. So I had to re-add the forward to move it forward. That was the only issue what was, but technically with that one I could do the following. So these ones, each of them is infinite animation. So if I put a new element and I put infinite animation on it, and then I add the forward or backward. So let's say if I add forward, then you see it's moving. And if I add backward, then it goes back. And if I remove the backward, then it goes forward again. No built-in looping, unfortunately. They said they will add it later. That's the only thing. So, but with that little trick, you could easily do that. It just, you had to listen for that one. You can do one direction, one set, and then the CSS for this or the USS for this looked like only like let me see. Yes, so let me get the castle. So I set to the castle when it's infinite animation and forward, then go and ease out, and then go exactly the opposite way for 4 seconds. So that way it goes back to the starting point. So, and I just flip from forward to backward. So yeah, that was the trick. All right. back to where I were. I created a new document, and I have to show it when the game state is ready player, and then on click I have to listen to on click and then send it to the next state. So that's all what I have to do. So let's add a new class. So I will actually place it here because I don't want to get messy. Scriptable objects, no. UI builder one, avatar camera, yeah, here. Thanks for sharing that. Sorry to get you off the track. It's fine. It's fine. It's nice to have some people listening, and then there is some interaction. So don't worry about that. What did I create there? Create script, okay. Let's call it start ready player. Ready player 1. Ready player. Okay, and then if I open that. So, what I need, I don't need, I only need to listen to events, and then depending on those events, do two things. Or, oh no, I actually need register for clicking a button. So, so the same way how I do it. Oh, and I have to be able to hide and show it. I don't need to store the menu state because I just turn it on and off depending on what they click. Yes, so okay, so I need the root, I need the UI document, and then register. Okay, I will pull it over, it's quicker to modify it then. And I need I open it so many files. Let me limit this a little bit. Okay, and I need unite, yeah, the UI elements I need. And then and the UI document. I think that's all what I need to kickstart this. Yes, and then I need something what I register to. So let's call this start round button. Then private void let's just call it play or start game. Start game. And then we invoke that one on click event, and the name of this is important that I have to match properly. So let me open because I forgot how I named our start button. Okay, I called it. Did I call? Yeah, that's the name. So if I start game button, get clicked, then call start game, and if the start game, I have to hide myself or hide this, hide the button. And I do that actually. Okay. Sorry, I'm just thinking what else. So definitely I have to send the state and then hide the button. That's the two things. I can't call up anything what I need, and I have to show it when. Okay, so I have to sign up for. It's that game state. Oh no. Oh yeah, game control is something else. Yeah, yeah, okay. I know. Just how is it called? Game state dot not game state, round state. That's the one. Round state dot not round state action. Okay, I think I will find it at the moment. Round state action, I think. And on state change. And then I also have to sign up to game state. I know what I'm looking for. Just a moment. Yeah, I want the round ready to go to draw number. Okay. Sorry for the silence, but I had to think it over. Draw number. So when we start, we click start, then we do that, and also I should hide myself. Okay, that's I think I do that in the menu state, depending on menu state. I do that here. Oh, okay, I know. So the one of the difference with this, you don't need to, like in Canvas, you have to kind of disable and enable, and when it's disabled, it may not get events. So what you can do here is actually set the visibility, the display style on the elements. So if I call this, if I give a class for the holder, a USS class, then or a name, technically a name enough, then I can just disable the holder, and then the whole thing is not in the way anymore without actually turning it off. So let's do that. So if I come back the UI builder, the Unity UI builder, then on the element, if I give a name, is the start button order. Okay, let's start. Let me name it the same style than the another one. So now it has a name. Now I can access it, and I say, and important to save it, and then back to here, and then I can do the same. So here I can do the very much the same thing. I changed the flex element on it. I could actually store this, but I can do the same thing there. Okay, let me. I'm doing my best to osmose the C# information. I did some HTML and CMM studies, and I have done some game jams recently, but I'm fledgling programmer. I appreciate watching a veteran. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm doing a lot of copy paste, and on this serial, I'm trying to use sometimes ChatGPT to generate code, but this is not typically something what I would trust it to do. So start round menu. Start round menu. So oh wait, because I have the menu state. Okay, so I have to introduce that one as well to make the same. So I have to store actually what's the state. Yeah, well, that makes sense. State, and then let's generate, that's just a boolean, private boolean. Okay, so I have, it will show or hide the element, or actually, technically here I definitely want to hide it. So I don't need actually decide. I can do here just hide it, because that was a toggle function. So that's different. So let's make just display none. And then at start time, not just start time, but when we come to this state, then turn it on. So I still have to go and then listen to the round state action event. So I need the on enable, on disable. Okay, too many. Just grab it from here. Yeah, I need that, but not for game controls. I actually need it for the another event. Whatever, easier to modify for me then. So not game controls, but I need this, the event. So I subscribe and unsubscribe for that event, and then I'm handling it. I'm trying to keep the same the calls names. Otherwise, if I start to come up every file a different name for a function, then Okay, handle. Oh, it has to be. Not game state, round state, right? State. And then if the round state equals with the round state dot ready player or round ready, then and only then I don't do this way. I will save this down. I will save that down because if it's just one place, fine, but and then let's this visual element. Let's create. So now this one is set up here and saved to there. So I don't need to grab it anymore. We have it. And the same way, he don't have to grab it there. And then here we flex. Okay. Okay, so this should hide and show the menu and then kickstart the game to the next phase. This is not handling, or we're not doing yet the when we get damaged. Okay, let me try this first, and then we go and start to do the damage part. Okay. So. Okay, that shouldn't be here. But I have to add into the starting time to hide it. Okay, I will do update function for it. I like to break down small functions. Every time one thing do one method do one thing. So update start ready player menu. No, just update menu. So let's do that. Oh, why? Oh, yeah, okay. And then I need a display style as easier to fix it when something breaks. Yes, definitely. And then I use the display style there. And now, why this one is blue? Unused. Okay, I know. So this should be display none. display none. Here we should do display flex. And easier to test when there are small bits. It's easier to read it because most of the time you read code, especially when multiple developers work on something. They measured once, I think 80% of the time you're reading code and 20% time you're typing. So if it has nice readable chunks, which is not too big, then it's easier to find what you are doing, in my opinion. I never liked bigger a function than the screen size. That's the maximum. And then I try to break it down, and I'm trying to do one thing at the time kind of idea. Okay, so start time, after we grab that, we can turn off the menu now. If you haven't read, there is a good book called Solid, which come up a couple of ideas, like one method should do one thing, and a couple of similar ideas there. I will not go in the details now, but it's worth to look it up. It's a very good book. How to organize your code, really. Okay, so if I go. Did not hide. That's interesting. Okay. And I can't click anything because this is overlaid on the map at the moment. What is the map level? The map is 0. Okay, this should be. That's 15 because that's the pose menu. And that's the canvas order. No problem, man. Okay, let's main menu is on the top. This is 0. This is actually can go under. The map should be 5 because the main menu is the posed one. That's 15. Why am I calling that main menu? It's a pose menu. The sort order, the start one should be below. Yeah, but it did not disappear. All right, so, and I can't click because it's in the way. If I turn that off, then I can click, obviously, but then I never get the start menu. If I click, nothing happens. I really messed up that animation thing on it. I think I just didn't set the color. Okay. I think it's lost the connection when I unticked it and ticked it again. So let me see. Start time. Update menu. Sound none. It's probably not finding it. Start button holder. Let me see if I saved. Maybe I didn't save. That's the only thing what's sometimes annoying. If you not save, you lose your changes. No, but there is the name. Let me add a class as well. Start menu. I noticed that sometimes if there is no class on it, then sometimes not picking it up. Let me see if now it should disappear. Or that's what I expect anyway. No, didn't. It's still here. And there was no error. Okay. But now the action looked like happened. Okay. So the action happening is just not picking up in time. Oh yeah, I have an idea. Let's put it on the event. So instead of update panel here, we put else. I can leave it there, but probably that's fine. I do, or anyway, I do. Because I need it, because if it's different state, it should be off. Okay, let's see. Sometimes it's a little bit fiddly there. When you use events. So I'm curious. No, it's still here. Okay, but if I hide it, click on that, and I turn it back on, I can click on it now. Okay, I don't see the event going out. Okay, let me see. Let's just put some debug on it. So I'm registering the game button and the start event on change round state row number. So want to see if this get called. And also I want to see when this one get called. And I want to see how is that get called. So nerve-wracking to wait until that loads. Will this work now or not? Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't see the start event calling the update. The update menu not get called from here. Show me if there is, it's found the element. And then I see. Okay. So I'm not getting any event on that start game document. Did I even not? Oh, I know. Oh, I realized. What is missing from here? What is missing from there? The how I called it? Start. I forgot the name. Ready player. I didn't add the script. I wrote the script, but I didn't add it. Okay, so it's odd now. Now it will work. That give me a chance to drink a little bit of water. Yeah, I figured it out. It's disappeared now, you see? And if I click it, now it should appear. Let me see the console. Okay, yes, it stopped because we are in the ready state, not in play state, which is fine, but it says, yes, we had it found the button and then turned it off, but then didn't turn it on. And I think I know why, because we didn't go to the ready state. We didn't go to the ready state because when I click the mob button, that's not setting everything to the ready state. So in the round manager, the first one is the round, or this round ready. Why I called it round ready? It's not late to change that. Because on the event of first time starting, okay, next. Okay, there is another round. There is a round manager and round controller. So when the on state become running, oh no, it sets to the ready. Oh no, it's just handle state change, but it's not sending an event. I have to invoke. I have to invoke the event here right away. That's the difference, because that one is with the delay, but this one have to be invoked right away and then send a round ready. Yes, so we will send the state, so we will get the first state. Okay, if you remember of my state machine for the game. So I need to go to the ready player, and this is a new element. So up until now, it's gone to the draw number as a starting. Okay, I have the player. Now it should actually show up the button when I clicked on the map. So click there. Oh, everything stopped. Who I thought we froze. Okay, something happening. I got tons of errors. $555 errors. And we almost killed it, the Unity. So let me see that. Yeah, it's just because it's run out of memory. Maybe I shouldn't get a debug log on that event. I think it was just that was the problem. I don't see any real error. Okay, oh no, there was error. But that's already, it's just memory. Okay. Okay, so maybe take down those debugs from the events. Okay. I see. I will see if that's still happening. I'm lucky it didn't freeze because I didn't save. No, it's still doing it. No. Oh, no. It's just loading. Okay. Yeah, no, still. There's tons of unfreed allocation I caused. All right. Okay, so let me rethink it. So when the round ready, then it invokes round ready state. Oh no, of course, that's stupid of me. When it's ready, it's sending ready again. No, I don't have to send it here. I have to send it when I have the game state. The game state become running, then go to ready. But I have to set it to ready once, but not again. Why I got... Oh, okay, I have to put it here. Because this would be only running once, because the game state changed here. So I set up the round state ready, but not this, because this one can happen multiple times, right? Yes, it's called from any time when the state changed. So I was keep changing the state. Yeah, wrong place I placed that. Makes sense now. Okay. Yes, it was calling itself. No, still calling itself. Okay. If I take this out, it shouldn't call itself, but it will not set up. I have to put that in start then. Not starts. I cannot put in start because only when they're running. Oh, come on. Why is that still happening? I'm not even running the game. Okay. I think it didn't clean up properly. I may have to restart Unity after that. No, it's still doing it. I turned that line off completely. So where else I'm doing something like that? Round ready. You know what? I restart Unity because I think I messed it up. And it's better to restart than... I haven't done a looping like that for a while. I can't even remember last time I messed a loop up. But with events, it's easier. So now I definitely not invoke. Right? I only invoke the take position draw. Oh, this is start game. That's where I have to put in. Let's reload first and see that if it's fine. It should not do that memory leak thing. Yes, it's no more memory leak, okay? And now I already have a function where I should have placed it, and instead of draw number, round ready, right? Round ready. So I had already a function earlier created called start menu. Oh no, that's my own one. When did I do that? That's kind of surprising. Why is that there? I thought there is here. Handle state. Ah, no, that's the place. Definitely not here. At start game, don't do anything like that. No sending events on ready player, because the round controller should do that. And start. Yeah, that's the one. Start game, and then go handling it. Okay, good. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. And it did not pop up. UI. Oh, it is here. But I can't see if it's really turned on or off. Okay, sorry. I want to fix for a moment those hearts, because annoying me. It's they are not visible properly. It's just probably the size of it. I remember correctly. I forgot to save this the other day. Okay, so it didn't kill our game. That's a step forward. But also did not do anything. I think I still have the feeling I should have done here something. So I will. Let me see how many times this one get called. Because I think I should have here. I still think. But I think I was calling it from the wrong file. I will see. The mystery thickens. Time for me to grab some lunch. I check back in on your progress reader. Thanks again for sharing and explaining your process. This is invaluable to beginner like myself. Have a great day. You too have a great day, and it was nice to have you here. Oh, I fixed the hearts. Okay, so right now it's never get called. The ready player. or round ready. Some reason the hearts are too small. Well, okay. So I have so ready player should only react. Definitely I don't need to invoke anything here. This start game was called from. Okay, start from the click event. I see. That may actually right. No, when it start game, then I have to go to the next. So it have to go to draw number. That was correct. When I click, it goes to draw number. But when very first time we go to, so okay, so very first time when the running set up, then it should go to ready and then wait there. Yeah. Go there, wait for the click. Yeah, definitely it shouldn't be there. Yeah, I don't need to invoke there anything. So that was correct on that respect to not invoke there. Oh, did I turn off the level menu? Yes. Okay, let me get the level menu back. Round ready. Okay, it was called. So I'm on the round ready, but if I'm on round ready, yes, from here I call that. But then went to running. Kind of the same thing, right? Okay, so round when it's round ready, then I should show the button. So maybe that one did not work here. So I can hide the button, but not show it. So handle state change. Debug. Round state. Okay, so I want to see when is the round state turned on and off. Okay, nothing happened. Now round running, I only get the same one. Mop running. Round ready event came. If I click, then it's start game, but when it comes first, because this one is never happened. Okay, because I'm not setting there from here, I'm setting it from here, and I'm not sending the event. I don't think I set it. So I'm stuck on something silly here. So if the game is running, then set that, and what that's happening? Round ready is set. And there is no way I'm not getting a message once it's set. Round state change, handle state change. And get the round state. But this was never code. Maybe it's coming from there instead of the other place. I'm not exactly sure. Well, I could check this, the number 43. Yeah, it didn't come from here. It's come from the over here. It's interesting. I never got that event. So if I click on the button, I go to round running. That's it. And then I'm never getting here. This never get called. But why? If I okay, is there an event going in out here? There should be. Oh no, I never trigger that. Okay, so when a game state changes to running, then I think I did that once, but then things was already broken. Okay, so far didn't explode. I saved it. So I go there, and now I got my button. And now if I click, it's went to the next one, and it works. Oh, that was it. Some fly. It's tiny little fruit fly. Flied on my nose. And then nice. And now if I fall down, I'm not handling that properly yet. But if I fall down, then I fall down, I lose one life, and the game state went to the next one without thinking. Okay, so I have to get player ready then. Okay, sorry guys, I need to take a pause for just 2 minutes. Now I'm back. Just needed a short break. So, okay, the first part we have start button happens. Now when I fall down, I have to go back to ready, round ready, which is controlled by the boundary. I think the boundary sends that event. Oh, it's used to do a lost, but instead of that, it's do a damage. And that there is a health one, health state action. Yes. Health state action. Yeah, that's the boundary. And then yes, player life UI. That's the one that gets the lives and it knows about the lives. And then create lives, update lives, damage. So If it's under 1, then game lost. Otherwise, just update lives. That's not. There's the actions. So I only die if I lose all. If I don't lose all, oh, there's a player reset one, but that shouldn't do it. That definitely shouldn't do. I think it should happen here. Otherwise, I go change and I go the round state action. Yeah, I have to send that as round state action on change invoke round state and ready. So it goes to the ready state. I force it to go to the ready state. Okay, so that's fine. And then I have that one which is manage the player, resetting the player. Which puts the player back. And that's what I couldn't solve last time because there need to be two-step process and I only had one kind of step there available. Very much disappeared behind the mic. It happens how it gets later and later. It's kind of flowing down on the chair. I will not do long, but it would be really nice if I can finish and it's will become playable again. I would like to get that far. Okay. Yes, so on player, there is a player controller which depending on what happens. So enable. Yeah, so it's used to be on 1 or lost, disables the player, and on running enables the player. So I can do the same. Not on damaged. Or on damaged, I reset the player. Will the event come in the next frame? Or shall I just give back the player when we move to the draw? I repeat that again. So instead of damaged, undamaged, so when I hit the boundary, I disable the player. That's fine. And I set the position. Did I put this here in? So I think it's originally was just that like that. And yesterday I probably changed it. I'm not sure, but I think I changed it from here to that of what did not work. So when I won, I reset the player. I turn off the player when running. starts, then I turn on the player. Which kind of fine, but instead of this, I need to listen to the game state, because we only turning got because so reset player to me. Okay. I need to undamaged. Okay, I need a disabled player. So I need to do the same. When I get damaged, I need to do the same like if I win or lose. Exactly. So let's put that in a disabled player. Private, because we will call this from multiple places. Player void disable player, which doing this. Ah, yeah. I need to capitalize that. Just some linting. So I disable the player, and then the same happens when I get damaged. Then I should disable the player as well. And I have to listen for the round change. Round state action on state changed. Handle round state change. Changed, whatever. Round state. And then if the round state is round state equals round state ready, then enable player, right? Sorry guys, I need to catch a spider. Just a moment. eventful streaming today. Flies coming on my face and then spiders attack my lamp. Okay. So the round state round, if the round is ready, then I said I do enable player, right? Enable player, which I moved that over there. Ah, there. And then enable player code from I have a feeling we will call it twice. We not have to call it from running anymore because we will call it from round ready, which is happens when it's running. So I probably don't need this anymore. So in theory, I connected it in theory. Okay, console up. Let's see, and then I will fix the sizing issue with those hearts. And this one is offset as again. This menu. So start game. And then if I fall down, yes, I'm up and I lost the heart. But I didn't start it again. Okay, almost there then. I think that means what worked is on damage. I disable the player. That's what you were seeing down there because the controller was turned on. But then we never enabled it again. Okay. Not enabled it because it was not round ready. What if I go for the next one, the draw? The draw number. So it's I'm floating until draw number not comes, and then I fall down in this case. So it's draw number get called because I click the button is draw number called. So it's maybe too late. Okay, I think it's draw number when I should fall down. So I start the game. We draw the number, we take position, and then drop platform. Fall down. I came back, and then I fall down, and now I run out. Okay, that's I should have one more lives. Okay, we can check that too. Almost there. The button comes up, and maybe the button don't have to come up. in this case. Can I, if I click it, okay, I will try to click it. Because I should just do it when the first time. So if I fall down, I'm floating, and then I drop on when the platforms come back. That's actually good. The interesting thing, I did not actually click the button, and I don't know. Okay, so there is a couple of things to fix, but almost working now. Oh yeah, I want to check the size of that heart at runtime, because it's created from the prefab, but I think the scale, I think it's scaled wrongly. Yes, let's pause the game. Let's find the little hearts. Coming together. I should wait again. It's possible there was a coroutine which is pushed it forward, even if it's but if I'm in the state, yeah, it's possible maybe it that did it, because after drop platform, yes, it's probably the coroutine. So the coroutine don't know about it. The change, the state changed since, which is an issue because it cannot know it. Because before that there was an order, and now the order can be braked and pushed back to the ready player. And I did not think about that. So up until now, it takes 3-6 seconds to go to the next one, and then again a couple of seconds to go to the next one. But now when a platform drops, or even out of time, I can get pushed to ready player state. I could actually test this. If I jump down right away, then will it goes to take position or back to draw number? Like, okay, so I will jump off. Aha, now it works actually. But if I'm in this state, I'm fall down. Oh yeah, it's a meantime I lost all my hearts. Okay. I think it's something to do with the coroutine is running, and it did not know in the meantime of the change. I don't know the change while I'm in the coroutine. One of the downside of this structure, which was an advantage before, having the coroutines on, but now it's causing me that issue. Okay, let's see that heart shape sizes, and I want to change the orders quickly. So panel, and then the hearts. So this one, oh yeah, half size instead of 1. This should be, all of them should be 1, 1, 1. So I just have to make sure that one is, and then you nicely can see how is it pulsating, how it should be. So I think when I init it, it's some reason it's just doing it half size. But it's interesting because none of the above elements are. Oh yeah, this one is scale 2. Why is this scale 2? That rect transform, the player UI, is x2, x2, x2. Okay, can I change that to 1? No, it's not allowing me to change. So this one is 1. Some reason this one is 2, 2, 2. You see that? Is there another one? What? Yeah, other ones as well. Scale to 2. That's the reason my hearts are getting super small. Okay, let me see. Hearts. I can make. Okay, let's see when we get the health UI, player life UI script. New life transform scale. Set scale or local scale? Set scale. Local scale. New vector 3. Yes. That probably sorts the problem of scaling. And then also I died too early. Oh yes, because first I removed. So this should be 0 or less. I removed it and then checked it. That's why. Okay, so I should have now 1 more lives. And if I go there, I have my start game. But the hearts are still small. That's so weird. Okay, check this. Where is this? Where I'm creating it. Give it a parent with the correct scale. Yeah, I'm setting it. Oh yeah, wait. That's probably not a good idea to use integer there. Let me see that. Ooh, this is a quite long one today. Okay, let me try if I have the 3 hearts, and then I can, if I go to, yeah, I got the 3 hearts, but they are still small. I start the game. Ooh, I want to make that nicer. And then if I fall down at falling down time, then I get automatically continued, and I lost 1 heart. So let me lose another heart. And I have my 3rd heart. And if I die 1 more time, then it should go and defeat. Yes, so mostly is there. There are a little problem with the coroutine, because when a coroutine runs, then it's possible it will not pick up the change. So I have to be able to do something about it. Do it maybe differently than a coroutine there. I have to think that over. But it's mostly there working. I want to change the order. Reverse. That's it. Oh, wait. Reverse. And now the hearts will be the very left one will first. Oh, the screen is the opposite. So that one will be wait, I can't really point out, but this one will get disappeared first. See, that one was. And it's only give me back when. And then that one destroyed. And I will not have that little square under it. It's just a placeholder. Oops. And then, defeat. Cool. So it's mostly working. I have to think over that bit, that little bit about the progress. But other than that, I'm very happy with it. I will figure out the heart resizing a bit later, but I think it was enough for today. It's already 2.5 hour long. One of the longer ones today. So please don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you tomorrow. Bye.